Hello! Nice to see you again on Clever Tricks. At first glance, broccoli looks clean and fresh, but did you know that inside it can hide dirt, pesticides, and even insect eggs that are invisible to the naked eye? Many people just rinse it under the tap and then cook it, but in fact, inside those tiny crevices are bacteria nests that water cannot reach. Don't worry, today I will guide you how to clean broccoli thoroughly, naturally with just a few ingredients available in the kitchen. And especially, I also share tips to keep broccoli fresh for up to 5 days without wilting, fading, or mold. Let's get started. You will be surprised to see that your broccoli is still crispy, green, and fresh like when you first bought it. We are about to turn simple vegetable washing into a smarter and safer habit for the whole family. I have created subtitles in multiple languages. Please select your preferred language. Comment below and let me know which country you are watching from. It's amazing that we can connect from all around the world. Before washing, I want to share with you a little tip that most people overlook but is actually very effective. Many people immediately put broccoli in the refrigerator after buying it, thinking that this will help keep it fresh longer. But in fact, that is what causes the broccoli to quickly wilt and turn yellow after only 1 to 2 days. Why is that? Actually, the stem of the broccoli still retains quite a lot of moisture. When you put it in the refrigerator right away, that moisture is retained inside, creating an ideal environment for mold to grow. Moreover, broccoli is a vegetable that breathes. If it is sealed in a cold environment without air circulation, the stem will quickly lose chlorophyll. That is why the color changes from bright green to pale yellow, and the flavor also fades. So, if you're not planning on cooking right away, take a few minutes to follow these simple steps. First, gently wipe the stem of the broccoli with a clean towel to remove any remaining water and dirt. Then, use a toothpick to poke about 5 to 8 small holes around the stem. It may sound strange, but these small holes will help air circulate and prevent moisture from being trapped inside. Next, wrap the broccoli in plastic wrap. Not too tightly, just enough to prevent it from drying out and absorbing odors from other foods in the fridge. Finally, place the broccoli in the crisper drawer of the fridge, but keep it away from fruits like apples or bananas, as the ethylene gas they emit will cause the broccoli to wilt faster. That's it! With this simple trick, your broccoli can stay fresh for 3 to 5 days. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. The small florets will stay dry and the stems will stay firm and crunchy, just like when you first bought them. Every time you open the fridge and see a lush green broccoli waiting for you, you'll feel happy and reassured, because you've kept your vegetables both fresh and safe. This is a small but really useful trick, especially for those who like to buy vegetables for the whole week. So, next time you bring home broccoli, don't rush to put it in the fridge. Try this. I believe you will be surprised by the results. Now that we know how to preserve broccoli for longer, let's get to the most important part, cleaning it thoroughly. To clean broccoli from the inside out, you should first cut it into small florets. This will not only help water get into every little crevice, but also help the vegetable cook more evenly when cooked. Once you've finished cutting, prepare a large basin or pot. Add 3 familiar kitchen ingredients: a pinch of salt, a little baking soda, and 1 tablespoon of flour. Pour water over the broccoli, then stir gently with your hands to dissolve. Then, let it soak for about 10 minutes. That's all. During that time, these three ingredients will work together quietly. Flour helps attract dirt and pull out any small insects hidden deep inside. Salt has a disinfecting effect and pushes out eggs or parasites if any are stuck on the surface. Baking soda neutralizes acid and removes pesticide residue. It's the silent hero of your kitchen. After soaking, gently stir the broccoli in the water with your hands. At this point, you'll see the water start to turn cloudy, even with tiny streaks floating on top. These are dirt and residue that you can't see with the naked eye. Only when you see the water change color will you understand why this cleaning method is so necessary. Then rinse the broccoli several times under clean running water until the water is completely clear. You can use a colander with small holes to wash it faster. It saves time and ensures that each small floret is thoroughly cleaned. And voila! In just about 10 minutes, you'll have fresh, clean broccoli, free of dust or chemical residue. There's such a satisfying feeling when the water runs clear and the vegetables look fresh. Knowing that the food you've prepared is safe for your family. Simple, right? But trust me, once you try it, you'll never want to wash broccoli the same way again. Only when you see the water change color will you realize that although it looks clean, it's not as clean as you think. After washing, if you don't cook it right away, follow this small step to keep your greens fresh for up to a year without spoiling. It's a small but important step that many people often overlook: blanching. It sounds simple, but blanching properly not only helps keep vegetables green and crispy, but also removes oxalic acid, a natural compound in leafy vegetables that can prevent the body from absorbing calcium if it accumulates too much. That means that when you eat properly blanched broccoli, your body will absorb minerals more easily, especially calcium and magnesium, two nutrients important for strong bones, especially for older adults. The method is very simple. First, boil a pot of water. Add a pinch of salt and a few drops of cooking oil. Salt helps to keep the natural green color of the vegetables, while oil helps the surface of the vegetables to be shiny and more attractive when served on the table. When the water boils strongly, add the broccoli and blanch for 2 to 3 minutes, no longer. This time is enough to remove impurities but still retain vitamins and minerals. If you blanch too quickly, the vegetables won't have time to release all their bitterness, but if you leave them too long, they'll soften, lose color, and lose a significant amount of their nutritional value. Did you know that broccoli is one of the richest sources of vitamin C, even more than oranges or lemons? Vitamin C helps boost the immune system, fight colds, support healthy skin, and slow down the aging process. In addition, vitamin K and fiber in broccoli also play an important role in maintaining cardiovascular and digestive health, helping the body stay light and balanced every day. After blanching, immediately remove the broccoli and put it in a bowl of cold water or ice water. This small step is very important. It stops the cooking process, retains the bright green color and natural sweetness of the vegetable. When I see the green broccoli floating in the bowl of cool water, I always feel happy, because I know that in each small floret is a source of wonderful nutrients for the health of the whole family. Finally, remove and drain. And voila! Your broccoli is ready for anything: stir-fry, boil, salad, or soup. All perfect. Every bite of sweet and crunchy broccoli you enjoy not only brings delicious flavor, but also energy, vitamins, and peace of mind for your loved ones. Next comes the part that everyone loves: long-term vegetable preservation. It's such a joy that we're connecting from all over the world. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button. Thank you for your support. Method 1. Preservation in zip bags. After washing and draining thoroughly, or blanching, soaking in ice water, drying completely, divide the cauliflower into small portions, just enough for each cooking. The cauliflower must be completely dry if it is still moist. When frozen, it will freeze, making the vegetables mushy and tasteless. The cauliflower must be completely dry if it is still moist. When frozen, it will freeze, making the vegetables mushy and tasteless. Spread the cauliflower evenly. Do not compress tightly to avoid crushing. Leave about 2 to 3 centimeters of empty space at the mouth of the bag to easily squeeze out the air. Place the bag horizontally. Use your hand to gently rub from the bottom of the bag to the mouth of the bag, gradually squeezing the air out. Close the bag almost completely, leaving a small gap for the straw. Gently suck out the air, then quickly pull out the straw and seal the bag. This creates a near vacuum effect, helping the vegetables last longer. Place the bag flat on a tray so that when frozen, the bag will be thin and easy to stack in the refrigerator. After 2 to 3 hours, when frozen, it can be stacked on top of each other. Frozen zip-top cauliflower will keep well for 6 to 8 months. When you want to use it, there is no need to defrost it. You can put the cauliflower directly into a steamer, air fryer, or stir fry it directly. If you want to use it in a salad or cold mix, just steam it for about 1 minute and then quickly rinse it with ice water. Using a zip-top bag or vacuum sealing is the most effective way to preserve cauliflower today. The vegetable retains its natural green color, is still crispy and fragrant even after being frozen for many months. If you often stock up on food at home, this is a great tip to use. It saves time and reduces food waste. Method 2. Store in a sealed container with cold water. After blanching, drain the cauliflower completely. Do not put the water in the container with the cauliflower still dripping, as this will make the water cloudy and the vegetable spoil quickly. Gently arrange the cauliflower in the container. Do not press it too hard to avoid crushing it. Pour clean cold water to cover the cauliflower completely. Cover tightly and place the container in the refrigerator, 2 to 5 degrees Celsius. Change the water once a day to keep the water clear and clean. When changing the water, rinse the container with cold water and then add new water. If the water starts to become slightly cloudy or has a slight odor, use it immediately or discard it to avoid spoilage. This way, the cauliflower can be kept for 1 to 2 days, still crispy, fresh, not wilted or dry. Use within 48 hours to ensure the best flavor and nutrition. Storing in an airtight container with cold water is great for short-term storage. Like when you're preparing for the next meal or preparing vegetables for 1 to 2 days in advance. The vegetables retain their crispness, natural green color, and always look as fresh as when you first bought them. However, don't forget to change the water every day to keep the vegetables clean and delicious. Did you learn it? Leave a comment and let me know. If you found today's tips helpful, Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on other simple yet meaningful kitchen tips. And you, how do you usually wash your broccoli? Share your experience in the comments. I'd love to hear your story.